Yeah, good morning, afternoon, evening. Welcome back to Unplugged with Buddyred. Today with me, I have $2 Tony, one of the chattiest Tarkov players you may ever see.
Stop lying to people. Why are we lying already?
I mean, I don't know. You W key. So
I do.
to little Timmy me, that is Chad.
Dude, I just can't sit still. Can't.
Well, dude, the amount of time that I just die to bad pushes, bad plays, just because I can't sit in this bush for another 20 minutes. I'm bored.
Can't. I do the same thing, bro. I just gotta swing. I can't sit there any longer. It gets under my skin, man. Gotta go.
Welcome in, dude.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
If you just want to give like a little rundown about yourself from the day you were born to now, or
All right, yeah, man.
however much you want.
So my parents now. All right. So my name's Tony. I've been doing streaming for about a little year and a half, 2 years now. Been kind of just put my hand at it, a little dream like everybody else wants to just continue to stream. I just like to be able to make people happy, so that's why I kind of went into the streaming market. Never really had a lot of talents when it comes to like inventions or new things or things of that nature, but I've always been really good with people. So like I just wanted to be able to utilize that skill set for myself and be able to reach out to as many people as possible. And streaming was kind of that thing, because who doesn't love playing video games and just hanging out with your friends? So kind of took my hand at it.
So that actually surprised me. I only found you recently, but I could have sworn you were doing it for a while because, dude, it's just you have that talent. Like, how many
Appreciate that.
because I'd always seen your name in the recommended, but just like anybody else, nobody clicks on the recommended because you don't want to go interact with
It's
new
tough.
people. You have your streamers and stuff. But when Valiant rated you, usually even then, like people raid and you're like, all right, cool, thanks, bye. And
Yep.
you just click out right away. There's something about you though. Like
I
the second
appreciate
that the raid came through, I was like, all right, I'll sit and I think I was at work, so I was like, yeah, I'll sit and leave the tab up and listen, see what happens. And I don't know, just your personality came across really well, and it was really entertaining. And
I appreciate
kind
that.
of kept me in, locked me in.
I mean, I don't try to do any gimmicks, right? Like the most gimmick that I think I've ever did was the bathrobe for the longest time, just trying to make people smile, give myself a little consistent thing, and it's comfortable as all hell. Like, why the hell wouldn't I wear a
Right.
bathrobe the entire time? But honestly, like I've always been true to myself, whether I've been up and down in life. I've always been really true to trying to stay who I am, about what I believe in, and things of that nature. It's nothing to me. I mean, I've done sales virtually remote where I've been in front of the camera trying to sell things to people, asking for thousands of dollars and being like, hey, sign here, to, I've done sales in person. I've done hospitality. I've done all kinds of different industries in my 34 years on this earth. So to be able to utilize that skill set into here has been, I guess, seamless. Like, I don't want to come off as like, oh, this is so easy for me, but it's having a conversation, man. It's just talking about things. You get wonderful people like you and a bunch of people from my community come in and just tell me about their day, tell me about their weekend. And it's like I get to have conversations, and that just snowballs into you come in and I ask you, how's everybody? How's the family? How the kids? How's the dog? Like, I'd rather have that kind of conversation with as many people as I can until the point where I'm physically unable to keep up with it.
Yeah, 100%. That's just like a testament to what kind of drew me in so quickly. I was like, you instantly were like, hey, like, started a conversation, struck the conversation. I came back, I don't know, 3 days later, and you remembered parts of the conversation that we had from a rate of 100 something plus, where there's,
I tried,
your chat's moving a lot faster than it usually does, because from a larger raid, and
100%.
a brand new guy from a raid, and you're remembering that stuff. I was like, that's really cool.
I tried, man. Like
I mean, it's hard. It's hard.
We're people, right? Like,
Yeah.
we all want to be part of something bigger. We all want to be part of a team. So like, if I can take that little bit of time to try to remember somebody and make them smile and make their day a little bit easier, or give them that little bit, like, for me, I took to streaming a lot as well as a viewer post divorce. So I got divorced, and I found myself kind of sinking myself into things that I love: video games, the chit chat, just kind of finding that positive space to be in. And there was a couple different streamers that I really relied upon without them realizing it, right? A big shout out to Hambino. Like, Hambino had no idea, and I've told him several times that, like, his positive attitude and just coming into his chat every single day and just being like Hambino, and him being like, what's up, Tony? All excited. It's like, put a smile on my face. Help me, like, through those tough times a little bit. And that kind of was a big motivation for what I wanted to do in the streaming industry, right? Like, I want to be able to come in here and I want to be able to make somebody smile or make their day a little bit easier. Even if I'm just the background noise on a tab somewhere, I get the appreciation of a lurk for somebody spending their time with me. Maybe I made your day a little bit quicker, a little bit easier, got you to smile or laugh at something. It's a win-win.
Dude. Like that. I mean, that was like perfectly said, dude. Like I know for me, like I have streams going on all day long, work like during my 9 to 5. It's just that extra entertainment, the extra noise, but also having your like my go-to streamers and just continually adding on to that whenever I meet other awesome content creators. It really does just make the day better. But like also that mindset of just making somebody's day better. Like I know I'm sure somebody's told you. I've had people from my community tell me like I was having a really shitty day. Thank you just for being there and streaming. Like that's all it takes. But like one of the first things that I wanted to do when I set off onto this content creation journey was like, if I just make an impact on somebody's life, I don't give a fuck if I only have 2 viewers or like 2 followers my entire time. At least I checked that box. I was like, I've completed my main goal for this entire thing. And yeah, I mean, you said it great. Like it's just there's really nothing that beats that.
100%. I mean, look, what gamer doesn't wake up and doesn't want to be like, hey, I want to be the size of Asmongold, like, right? Like, I want to be size Summit 1, like. Of course, like, who doesn't want to have that kind of fantasy land? But to me, I'm not here to be the biggest streamer on Twitch, right? Like, would I love to have a following, be a partner, make this a full-time career? 100%. I'm putting the full-time into it because I'm blessed enough to have a partner who's here to support me and allow me to do this kind of venture, right? Like, I don't think that this is something that it's just, oh, yep, quit your job and just go start streaming, right? Like, that's not something that happens it doesn't happen every day. It was a long conversation between her and I actually didn't want to leave, and she said, you're so miserable at work. Try it, give yourself a hand at it. You're doing well, you're growing. And it's like, it's weird to see so many different perspectives as a smaller creator. I mean, just yesterday I felt it was a great day. I ran into Hey You Video Games. And it was just like a cool day. I got to interact with another cool streamer, another cool content creator, and just broaden my network a little bit more and a little bit more. So it's like those little moments where you meet these people makes these tough days where you might only have like 2-3 people hanging out with you seem a little bit more tough as a smaller creator. It makes those other days worth it because you have those cool moments. You have somebody tell you did something great for them. You have a funny moment that you can make go viral. You have an interaction with another person that was making somebody laugh. I mean, who doesn't want these? Like, these are all such positive things that have just given me such a great turnaround in such a rough part of my life that, like, I'm so thankful for. Whether I ever get bigger than I do now or don't, who cares? Like, it served its purpose in my world for the positive, and I want to continue to serve that to others.
Yeah, I mean, that entire outlook is like, I always say on the pot, like it always comes up like between people doing it for passion and people doing it for money, right? Like, and the people and 9 times out of 10, if you do it for money, you're not making it anywhere. But it's those people are doing it for passion, like you, and just want to have a good time is what really resonates with people and what brings people back, forms your community. And at the bottom line, if you don't have a good community that people that support you, you can't do it full time either. So it's just like everybody I've had on this podcast, which is like, I don't know, I think over 20 guests now since I started doing this like interview style. Maybe. I'm not sure. But it's been a good
Quoting you on that.
Might be a little less, but it's been a good
Everything's riding on this.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I want to get canceled. All right, guys. So it's been a good
Great
run.
podcast, guys. Great podcast.
The last episode. All right. But I want to make sure I have good people. Like, most of the guests at the time when they come on, I get to know them to some type of personal level to really like feel them out. And so they're usually like, anywhere from like 5 years on average to like 20. Like that's like the sweet spot typically. Then I've been in Billions community for like 2 years now. I was like, hey man, I was like, would this be something you're interested in? Because to me, like that is such a reach for me too. Like I've reached out to a lot of other I've reached out to Jessica Zam. I've reached out to Gino. Gino's down eventually. Like when I reached out to him, he has stuff going on. But like just getting responses back from like Valiant and Gino instantly, like within like 30 minutes, like, hey man, that's dope. I'm like, you guys are like to me, I'm sure to you
another
too,
echelon, another step.
it's like,
yeah,
that's not even like another echelon. It's like 2 or 3 echelons, if not more. Like,
You want to
like,
do an interview with me?
right? It's like I don't have numbers to back any of my stuff up. Like I have a cool community, and I know I'm like like it's always growing slowly every day. But like you go to a partnered creator who's they make revenue every month that they pay their bills with.
Yep.
There's that like, even though they're just another person that plays video games too. There is that there's that thing.
Oh, I get it. I get it 100%, man. It's. I've said it before on stream as well. It's like Jesse, right? Like Jesse's another dude just like us that I have this look up to in a sense because of his level of success and the things that he's accomplished. Like there's nothing more incredible on my end to be able to experience that as a co-player or even just somebody that hangs out or a homie with him like that, right? Like I think it's an incredible opportunity to meet people like Valiant, to meet people like Gino, where that you can tell that these are a lot of these guys that don't forget where they came from, right? Like they understand the work that they put in, they understand the time that they put in, they understand the dedication that they put in. None of this shit happened overnight.
Yeah.
In the grand
100%.
scheme of things, I'm on year 2. I'm a newbie. I'm a real newbie on the block compared to these guys. I mean, I've seen 60 some odd months, 70 some odd months subs in these guys' channels, and it's like,
yeah, it's crazy.
You forget that these guys have been around for 6, 7, 8 years, man. Like this isn't just this happened yesterday thing for these guys. They didn't just blow up overnight. There's a couple of them that have had their quick rises that have reached a pinnacle. Landmark is a great example of it. Landmark almost went to an overnight sensation. Granted, he's one of the most talented PvPers in the game, so like there's a reason why the people attract and watch him.
He was also doing fucking 18-hour streams every single day.
100%.
Go to bed, wake up, be live within 30 minutes of waking up, and then going right back to bed. Like that.
Yep.
And he did that for like 2 years. That motherfucker is crazy.
Yep. It's a grind, dude, and it's funny too because depending on who you ask is the answer that you get of what makes that so successful, right? And I think that a lot of these guys have given me some tools to kind of push in the right direction. And I've just had to make some adjustments over my time. My editors had a lot of personal things go on, so my shorts kind of just stopped completely. Trying to get a couple extra people to help me out with that. I'm going to start dedicating a little bit more time to that to help out with my own growth. But trying to utilize those tools to funnel to your channel. That was something that Jesse taught all of us. He talks about it in his stream. Yep. Funnel people in. There's just a lot of different tools that people have kind of given me over the time that I've just been trying to utilize, and it's really cool, like I said, to meet these bigger upper echelon guys who put the dedication in that I'm just trying to emulate that kind of success.
Yeah, and that's like the time aspect always comes up with every single guest. It is the biggest enemy of content creation.
100%.
And especially at the smaller size when you don't do it full time, or you have life things going on where you don't have or if you're not doing it full time to have like whereas a business, you don't have the extra money to put into it to pay people and help. Like the time aspect is
it's a financial thing too, man. Like in all reality, everybody's like, look, he's like, you're thinking of content creation in the aspect of like the 0.1% of content creation where you got these people who are making millions of dollars doing this. That's not the reality of it. I mean, I'm sure the average person on Twitch takes home somewhere in the ballpark of like $100 a month.
Average, probably not.
Give or take. I mean, hell, they even came up with a program for people to use their payouts that aren't clearing a threshold. Yeah. Right? Like, that's just the reality of it. If I was here for the money, I'd be nuts. I have a resume. I'm 34 years old. I have a resume. I have over a decade in hospitality. I used to be a chef. I still owe everybody a cooking stream, which I'm going to go out, probably get a lot of the stuff while Ash is still here before her next contract and try to do it the week that she's here so you guys have somebody to see eat food. Because, of course, I'm going to say my food's good, but, like, just give you a real-time thing. Like, I have skill sets. I have ways to go make way more money. I can go make 6 figures at a nice Michelin star restaurant if I really wanted to. I don't want to do that. I was miserable doing that. I made people happy, but it wasn't the way that I wanted to make people happy. If I just want to be able to make people, like, smile, laugh, do all these things, I don't necessarily want to stand in front of a 115-degree stove while doing it all day.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean.
You got to do it for the love. You got to do it for the passion.
Well, that's the thing, too. Like, you have all these avenues of making money. But being, like, you're also just, like, incredibly lucky that you had that partner that supports you. Like, and
so blessed.
The amount that she supports you and lets you
full-time content creator.
Have a sugar mama, like it's
Dude, I'm blessed, and I
It's
don't get
awesome,
it
dude.
twisted. I don't get it twisted at all. I got extremely, and I met her via Twitch,
Yeah, that's
which
crazy.
is the craziest part, right? Like things just kind of ended up being that way. It wasn't one of those like, hey, I met a viewer and then we were talking for a while. Like I met her as a viewer in another channel. And we were talking for a little while, and then one thing led to another. We saw each other for about a year before we decided to kind of move on to the next point. So, which was really kind of cool. And like I said, I don't take it for granted whatsoever. There's been conversations of her and I've actually been looking for some extra work too to bring in some extra money at home because finances be finances. It's 2025. We're all living it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have kids, but I got 3 furry kids, so like they're not cheap either. It's not like cat food and dog food's free. So like I get it. But once again, I just do this because I love it. I do it because I want to continue to grow and continue to affect people in the most positive way that I possibly can.
Yeah.
I said it on stream and I'll say it again. I don't have the ability to make medicine. I don't have the ability to create the life-changing invention that's going to make everybody's life easier. And I'm not going to be the next guy on Shark Tank coming up with the next multi-billion-dollar idea. But if I can affect a lot of people this way, damn it, I'm going to try.
Yeah. I mean, so I've been creating content off and on since like 2018, I think. So I've been doing it for like, what, 8 years? Come and gone, quit for like a year at a time, like all that stuff. I had somebody, I can't remember who it was, but I had somebody come in, like, ask me, like, either last week or the week before, they're like, why are you still creating content at your size? Which, the way they, somebody might be like, that's kind of backhand, but the way they're asking it was just genuine, like, question, like,
more of a curiosity than trying to be a stab at you.
You've been off and on for this, like, for like 8 years, and like, yada, yada. I was like, well, one, you know, going through college, going through I was in the Army for 6 years.
Oh, thank you for your service. I don't care. Thank you.
Like, like going through all like it was like life stuff, like that shit got in the way. Like I would have to go for a month training randomly that just took me away. Like so, like the second I was like, oh shit, my numbers are going up. Yeah, that was gone. You know, just life shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's no consistency for like 6 years. The last like 2 years I've really been trying to grind at it. That's like I've seen more growth in the last 2 years than I've seen across 6. Great and stuff. But the answer I gave him, I was like, all this stuff, like numbers and all that stuff. Like it's just that's a mute point. To just like, would I love to be able to do this full time, quit my job, and not have to deal with the 9 to 5 grind? Like that would be awesome. But also, just the impact and the people I've met is what keeps me coming back. The grind of working a part-time job that gives me basically no return that's worth like financially is what keeps bringing me back. It's just the people I meet, the friendships that I've created, the other content creators that I just met a few weeks ago, and now we're sitting here, we're shitting the shit, and like I don't know if you know like who Swirly is. I just had
I know who Swirly is.
Okay, I just uploaded his podcast this week, and I had when we recorded that, I think it was like 2 weeks deep of me meeting him. Like I rated him. I just randomly found him on Twitch one day, rated him. I was like, "Hey, you're a cool dude." I was like, "I have this podcast. You want like basically the same thing I did to you?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm down." And we like that just that spark hit, and we just shot the shit. I had a stroke just now. Holy, but like
smelling toast.
Not wrong. Had Swirly on the podcast, met him. We just shoot the shit for an hour, and it was probably one of the easiest conversations I've ever had with somebody I never spoke to before.
Right.
Before then. And without content creation, without like all this, like that just never would have happened. I wouldn't be meeting people across the world. I wouldn't be meeting people, just in different continents. Like it was just and knowing things about each other. They know things about me. Like stuff like that just baffles my mind. Like how and so like my response to that guy was like that was just my response. It was like that, like just meeting people, having an impact on people's lives, knowing that in some way I'm bettering somebody else's life, and people choose me to be their entertainment. Like
that's cool.
Somebody
that's cool.
Like somebody's throwing my stream up, taking time out of their lives to watch me play games and say stupid shit on the internet, and from a
clip a hilarious moment, laughing my stupidity with me. It's the same concept as being like a like a singer in a band, right? Or like the guitarist in a band. Like, let me utilize this skill to put something positive into the world for somebody else. Like, share that passion with somebody.
Exactly. And it's like, yeah, it's just being an entertainer, I guess, but like, and finding your way to do it. And it happens that both of us just do it through video games and stuff. Is just it's an awesome experience. And
I think you kind of hit a really good point there too. Is the across the globe thing, right? Like, you get to meet so many people in so many different lifestyles and so many different continents, and you get to learn, right? Like, it's not even just about the whole, oh, I get to make people smile. I also get a piece out of it myself, right? Like, I get to learn about things across the world. Like, I got a viewer that hops in every single day. He's from down under. No, I got two of them actually that are both from down under that pop up in every single day, and it's like, oh my God, I say good morning to you because it's 11 o'clock in the morning, but you're like almost 24 hours ahead. Like, I'm not even thinking about how you're going to work in a few hours and I'm getting ready to just wake up, like, or you're just getting done work. Like, it's cool to see that. I've met people from Europe. I've met people from, Asia. It's really cool to just meet a whole bunch of different people and see the things that people have been through and understand their stories and their experiences. And it's like,
yeah,
you get to have that human moment of like, oh yeah, we're all in the same fucking linky boat together. Like, let's just enjoy it. Just keep shoveling water. At least we're laughing together now.
Yeah, exactly. And then like, it also just like opens your eyes. Like, you're like, man, like, not to get like.
No, I know where you're going with this one. I'm kind of blessed. Yeah.
Yeah, like, our country, however you, whatever way you see it, like, we have things that other places just don't. And even though our country and like, it fucking financially, everybody's kind of struggling right now.
Yep.
We're not the only ones. Other countries are. It's a worldwide thing.
Oh yeah, everybody's struggling.
Like, ever since really COVID, just like the entire world is still suffering.
Been a hell of a ride, brother.
And
been a hell of a ride.
Being able to connect with somebody that is like thousands of miles away, who are also kind of in the same boat.
Yep.
That just never would have thought of. It's crazy to be able to interact with people like that in that way, and it's awesome.
I love it. It kind of brings back that that feeling from when I was in my 20s, right? When you get to go to like a bar and you're meeting a whole bunch of new people, right? And like, you're out there just kind of like buzzed and bumping into people and just starting conversation. It's kind of like that nice feeling where you're having that warm, open conversation. Everybody's guard's a little bit down. You're just kind of like, hey, I'm here. This is what I'm going through. It's nice to be able to share and have that, like, that community. Once again, it's something that we do because we love to do it. We're not doing it because we're becoming loaded millionaires off of this. We're not the biggest content creators out there, right? Like, you can't just sit there and look at analytics, numbers, incomes. Like, none of that matters. If you chase your passion and you continue to build these good things, the good things will come to you, right?
Yeah.
It's that simple. Part of it is luck too, right? Like, just being in the right place, at the right time, meeting the right people. Like,
I mean, it's 70% luck, 30% skill, but you have to have
15%
that 70%
concentrated power of will.
Yeah, but you need that 70. But you need to look at it as the 70% skill, 30% luck. Right?
Oh, 100%. That's the outlook you need to have. In all reality, we all know the roles kind of reversed there.
Yeah.
I mean, just once again, right place, right time. How I met Jesse.
Yeah.
Right. Like, right place, right time. Guys asking questions about people's opinions of the game, state of the game in Tarkov, and doing interviews for his own content. Like, right place, right time. Just as luck. And then I got to end up having a relationship out of that. And then I got to meet Valiant out of that. And right place, right time. Get to have a trio with him, and then I get to meet other people. And it's just a cool snowball effect of networking that, I've utilized networking in a bunch of different career paths I have. This has been the most fun.
Oh yeah.
This is by far.
Like, life-wise, I hate networking. I'm incredibly introverted. I don't like talking to people, which is crazy to be a content creator, have a podcast and all that. That I interview people and have
like people outside today.
Like, I typically I'm like, I hate people. I don't want to talk to people. Like, I don't want to get to know people.
I think a lot of that came from that 2020 thing, right, where we all kind of got locked indoors and
I was like that
social. I mean, I feel like I am to a degree, right? Like, I feel like I'm one of those introverted extroverts.
Yeah.
Like, you got to drag me out of the house. But once you get me out, bro, I'm in the middle. Like, look at me. Like, I don't care because I have no shame and no embarrassment. Hence why I'm all right on the internet.
Yeah. That's
dude. I dressed up as the little lad from the Starburst commercial. Like, let's be realistic here. Like, I have no shame in my game. I did the whole berries and
That's
cream
great.
dance and everything, dude.
I need to see that. I didn't know
There's
that
a
one.
clip to go back in my channel. There's a clip there. That's
All
there.
right, I'll
Don't you
find
worry.
it.
It's old.
If you guys
I
are
gotta do
watching,
another one.
if you guys are watching the video, I'll put it up somewhere.
Oh yeah, it's there. It exists.
That's
It's
great.
in infamy.
Well, yeah, I'm the same way. Like if I had my choices, I would stay in the house. But yeah, wife pulls me out. She's like, "Let's go do something fun. Get the daughter out of the house and actually get her some sunlight." And I'm like, all right,
Touching
let's go.
grass.
Typically, touching
don't know,
grass
man.
means going to a brewery or something. So at least,
Itchy.
but dude, very itchy. But yeah, dude, I have pictures of my daughter like just a few months old. We put her on a blanket in the grass, whatever, just trying to do like some cute pictures. And just like the second she touches grass, just
It blows up.
just balls.
God,
I'm like, and
that's
she goes,
my girl.
my wife looks at me. She goes, "Yep, that's your daughter." I'm like, "Yep."
Touching grass, already crying, bro.
Yeah, we don't do that here.
Nah, man.
But yeah, I mean, but yeah, this entire content creation journey, just meeting people, doing all this stuff, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's one of the coolest experiences I've ever got to have. Right, like we've been saying, it's one of those getting to meet people and having those experiences. Like I said, I got to meet my partner from content creation. Like, how many people get to say that? Like,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
pardon my French, fuck your Tinder. You know, I was on Twitch. All right, better T app, right? But yeah, I mean, it's one of those awesome things that we can't really replace, right? Like, it's like our addiction to Tarkov, right? Like, I've been trying to find something to replace it, just haven't really found that yet.
And I'm hoping Arc Raiders is that replacement.
Honestly, bro, at this point, like I've said to you before,
Excited.
I'm ready for the next step in first-person shooters. Please, can we stop with everybody doing the extraction shooter? It feels like the battle royale craze again. Like we're just cranking them out. Like, let me get a little something different. Now, you gotta remember, I'm a little bit older. I'm 34. I grew up on Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and single-player games. I miss those. Oh God, things like Uncharted series and like those big story games where it's just these cinematic events. Like, that's, I think, one of the reasons I fell in love with Expedition 33 recently. Right?
Dude, that game was I didn't play it. I watched a lot of people play it though.
Oh my God, that game I think about it, I still get goosebumps. Bro. That game was so game of the year, hands down. If it doesn't win it, I have no faith anymore. But in all reality, it's like it's just nice to have a change of pace, right? Like, as much as I love Tarkov and I do main the game and I play it a lot and I have a lot of my success to attest to it, of whatever little success you can consider my success, I have to attest to that game. Hey, I appreciate it. I have to attest to that game. But in the grand scheme of things, we all do get frustrated with the game. We all are screaming at our monitors, wanting to put a hole through our desk and snap a keyboard in half. So, like, to me, I'd love to find that next step for me and finding maybe a new main game, which, you know, Arc Raiders could be that game. It could be something that hasn't even come out yet or something it's along the lines. But, like, I'm ready for a change in gaming. We were talking about that. I sent you Kingsmakers and I almost cried because I saw they were delaying it. I'm like, I just want to drive a pickup truck through hordes of medieval men. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that difficult. It's,
I don't know.
Why are we?
I don't know if you were still in chat when I pulled it up after that raid, but I was cackling, dude. That was
awesome,
so funny.
Bro. It looks so good, and they were just like, "Sorry, we're not going to do this right now." I'm like, no. You broke my heart. I've been watching that game for like a year and a half now.
That might be one of the games I had to pick up. It was not on my radar at all.
If it ever drops at this point, they didn't put another date on. But like I said, I'm getting really sick and tired of the redundant nature of the gaming industry, dude. Like, what are we getting now? We're getting Arc Raiders, another extraction shooter. We just got Active Matter, another extraction shooter. We have DMZ, we have Tarkov, we have Arena Breakout, we have Delta Force, we have, like, bro, it feels like the whole Fortnite, PUBG, and then everybody came out with a fucking BR now. Like,
that's exactly what it is. And honestly, I think
Tarkov was an accident. Like, why are we formulating an accident?
It's addicting.
I mean, I get it. Yes, the game loop, the high addiction, the dopamine, the pain, and all that. I get it.
But I think to a degree, kind of streaming's also kind of ruining that to a degree. Just that story games don't have a place. There's not enough longevity.
They do. They have a place in the
span. But in the term of longevity, they struggle.
100%. Right.
And they don't make nearly as much money as, like, if you make a Fortnite and people just play it every single day for the next 8 years and just pour money into
skins.
Yeah, I mean, people are making the only way we're going to get good games with stories with passion and heart are going to be those small indie guys, and it's going to take them 8 years to make the game.
Well, that's starting to slowly come around. I mean,
Yeah.
after, like I said, after 33, Expedition 33, man, they proved that a team of 30 people coding out of a cave in the middle of bumfuck nowhere can outclass a AAA studio, multi-billion-dollar AAA studio. That's a massive red flag for the industry. I mean, you got to realize that we're not talking about EA anymore. We're talking about microtransactions and how much money we can squeak out of this. We're talking about people who built a game because they wanted to build a game for the passion, for the love, for the story, for the gaming community, which was hands down one of the most incredible games that I've experienced in the past probably 5 years, give or take. You know, where I was like floored. Last time I was floored at a game like that was Last of Us when that dropped. You know, oh god, the very beginning of that game made me cry. Straight up, made me cry.
Incredible story.
I missed that. But now we're talking about an industry that has shifted into being owned by oil trillionaires and billionaires out in Saudi Arabia, which I don't give a fuck who owns the company if you're turning out good titles. But like now the whole gaming industry is focused on who's owning the fucking gaming studio rather than what is the content we're actually putting out for the industry, which is a really sad change of pace because the only other industry that I've seen with a very similar pathing, and maybe you kind of agree with me on this one, is music, right? Like we've strayed away from a lot of musicians and we've gotten into a lot of artists where everything's synthetic and kind of just spoon-fed to you to make the most album sales and the most streams or try to get the biggest concert out of everybody. It's like, what happened to making an album because you had life experiences and you wanted to express your passions in the best way that you possibly could because you're an artist?
Yeah.
Right? Like
100%. I mean, across just the that's just the entertainment industry in general.
I agree.
Just the consumers and everything. Like,
yep. When was the last time you were excited to go to see a movie?
I don't care.
And dude, I've never been a massive movie person, but I still remember like every once in a while seeing a trailer on TV or seeing a trailer like online and being like, I gotta see that movie one way or another. Like whether it's on TV, whether I gotta see that movie. I haven't felt that way about a lot of things in a long time, and it's not like an attempt to try not to be cynical or anything of that nature. I just think it's more along the lines of kind of everything turning to consumerism rather than a passion project.
Yep. Or it's if something drops, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll just wait another 6 months and I'll watch it when it comes to the streaming services. Like, I'm not going to go to the movie theater.
But you're not wrong.
I mean, because on that, like now the tickets are $20 a person, and on top of the fucking $50 popcorn, like.
Oh yeah,
I can't.
You actually had to trade your daughter in for that popcorn if you weren't your firstborn, right? Like.
I can't fucking afford it.
But it's the reality, man. It's been a wild ride in this world, and we're all kind of adjusting to it. And it's the reset is coming in the economic standpoint, right? Like it's just the nature of the beast. When we watch the trends, it's looking like the 1920s. Right? Who am I? Right? I'm just looking at the same charts everybody else is. That's aside the point. We're not going to go down this whole political conversation, but yeah, it's been a wild ride since 2020 for all of us, and I think that. I feel like personally I missed an opportunity back then to get into the content creation game and really start that horse running. I mean, dude, my mother even told me for years, why do you not stream or be a lawyer? She's like, you know how to talk. Like, you need to either entertain people or use that gift of gab for something. And I'm like,
right,
Mom, you're crazy. Who's going to watch me? I'm not going to go out there and be the next big streamer. Like, what are you, nuts? And then here I am averaging more people than I ever assumed I ever would.
Right. It's it's crazy. I don't even know where to go with this conversation. There's just so many different ways to talk about it.
Whatever pops in your mind first, man.
But like, dude, just there's so much passion. But the thing is, dude, is like at our size, we see so much passion from other people.
100%.
We see we know, like I know. Other guys who are just getting out of college or just getting in like their associates and like just to learn how to do like game design, and they're like, all right, I want to make this fucking game. I have I went to school and I got computer science degrees. My capstone project was making a game with like two of my buddies, and I mean I'm more on like the hands-on like IT like networking side of stuff.
Okay.
I suck at programming, so game design, as much as I love it, not
your wheelhouse.
But a guy in my community, person in my community, Echo, who I went to college with.
Okay.
They're actually that is in their cards. They're decent at coding and programming and stuff like that. And the amount of fucking things that go through that motherfucker's head,
wild.
I'm like, but they're in the same boat where they don't have time to commit to it.
Yeah.
And they're only one person. They need some type of group and team, like just and through streaming, I met another guy. I think just this past semester, he just graduated with his associates in game design.
Nice.
Now he's trying to do the same thing. He wants to try. He has all these ideas of like 5-6 different game ideas that he wants to try to implement.
Yep.
And he asked me, he was like, "Hey, I know you have this." I was like, you don't want my coding. We're fucking near your game." But
you want to do twice the work? Like, you really want to fix your and my mistakes?
I don't know why this isn't working. Yeah, because that's my code right there, and it's broken and everything, dude.
I would go into your code and put a space behind every character.
It'd be like Tarkov code. Like, it's bad.
Built-in browser.
But he also, through my community, met Echo. Echo's kind of like, somewhat like talking to them, and like they're trying to like figure something out, right? But it's like they're all in the same boat where they still have bills to pay.
Yep.
So, they have their 9-to-5 job that they have to do, and when they're done with their 9-to-5, they're tired. They don't want to. They don't want to work in IT all day to then go and code all night.
I get it. I didn't want to be editing all night. I feel the same exact pain, right? Like that's why I try to get an editor on my team, because it's just a lot. When I was working a full-time job, I was the general manager of a breakfast restaurant, bro. I was waking up at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh,
to be at the restaurant before 5:30 to open. Now, mind you, just so you understand like how ridiculous this was, I didn't even have my kitchen in until the restaurant opened, because it was such a slow location. I couldn't afford to pay my cooks before the place opened. So I'd go in there, I'd open the entire kitchen, bake off all the bacon for the fucking day, get everything all set up to go run the entire restaurant, to get home at like 3 o'clock, take a shower, get changed, eat something, and then go live for the next
that's a grind.
5 to 8 hours. So I'd be working 8 hours to go home to stream for 8 hours, to go to sleep, to wake up to do it all over again. And then on my days off, I'd be just degenning, I'd just be sitting in this chair, laundry running in the other room, and just be streaming my ass off, trying to continuously do that. Like, I get it, man. Just, you feel like you're burning the candle at both ends. And like I said, I got blessed because I have a partner like this who does things like this for me. And she's just one of a kind that kind of gives me an opportunity to be consistent and chase a dream.
Yeah. Which, like, also, like, kudos to Ash for just being her, being in chat, being your chat, being in, like, communities chats. Like, she's in my chat giving me shit because I like. She's fun. She's a fun person to interact with.
She's
chat
awesome.
Too.
She's awesome.
Especially just being able to like just to shoot the shit with her to a degree, and kind of make. She also has a personality where she just wants to poke fun at you, and you poke fun back. It's just fun.
100%.
Keeps your chat active and keeps it moving too, which is fun.
It's cool too, because like it's not just she just supports me, right? Like she games with me. Right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the awesome part about it. I
really enjoyed that like 12-hour stream that y'all did together.
Yeah, with
you just chirping her around Tarkov. Yep. Yeah, that was cool.
I want to try to do, and I haven't even told her yet, but I do want to try to do a day where we do a stream of me moving the capture card from the PC to the Nintendo Switch, and just do like not really any alerts, not too much chat, but just have a day where you guys watch us hang out and play like Mario Kart or something, right? Like where we can just have like a kind of a fun couch day, and we can see what we can do and just kind of have fun like that. And like I said, I want to do a cooking stream before she leaves, because I want to have somebody there with me. I have the benefit. She has a gaming laptop, bro. She's got a what is it, an Omen? Yeah, she's got an HP Omen with a 4090 in it. So like I can do the stream from the kitchen. I can game with her when she's actually on the road doing her thing. Like there's so many cool aspects to my relationship that I've gotten so blessed out of Twitch. Like I said, it's such a joke that I found my partner on Twitch, but like I found my partner on Twitch. Right. Like I'm once again, I'm never gonna say that I'm not blessed, bro. Because if I start taking that for granted, her ass is gonna leave my ass.
I mean, I think that's also something that is what nobody talks about, is like, not only like we always like, yes, this like content creation mentally fucking sucks. Like
it's taxing, it's tolling,
and then the grind sucks. Like a lot of like, as awesome as it is, a lot of the back end stuff, like the residual on your body, on yourself, it's hard. It sucks.
It is.
But on top of that, having a support system makes it like if you don't have a support system, that like no, it doesn't matter how much talent you have, that also can just deteriorate to making it not even feasible.
1,000%.
Like the fact that my wife, I probably shouldn't say lets me, but lets me do this because like I have an 18-month-old daughter that
Yeah.
she will on Sunday mornings I stream from 9 to 1 every Sunday morning, and she takes her from the time she wakes up until she goes down for a nap, and keeps her out from the office and stuff, so I can do my thing.
Yep.
And it's like, and she took her to daycare this morning, and that's out of her way to go to work so that I could make sure that I had everything ready so I could do a podcast recording and then go stream on my off day after this.
Yep.
Like the support from your partners, from whatever support system you have, is like is unthinkable. Like there's not enough like thank yous to give.
Nope.
And appreciation to give them.
Unsung heroes of the background, right?
Yeah.
You know, you got people.
You truly couldn't do without them.
You got another great example. We know Jesse, right? Like Jesse's a great example of this. He's married. He's got 2 kids. His wife is obviously helping him out because his 2 kids aren't barging in during his 8-hour streams. And it's like, we don't talk about the support system that he has at home, that he has a wife who's willing to do X, Y, and Z for him in their relationship. And we don't talk about Velian's relationship, right? Like we don't talk about, God, you can name anybody who's got any kind of known relationship going on, right? Like these are things that we don't talk about that are highly important in any kind of industry, let alone content creation, right? Like think about the executives of these multi-million-dollar companies. Do you think that they're married and their partner's just telling them like, you can do better? No, they're definitely supporting them and making sure that they're okay mentally, physically, emotionally, all those good things. We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have that. And like I said, I'll never take it for granted, but it's an unsung thing that we kind of have to give these people their credit. You know, that they take care of us, even the small content creators, right? Like I might only have 20 people hanging out, but during the middle of the day, she's either chatting with us and hanging out with us, or she's just trying to be a lurk in my stream just to be another additional person to help me out, or whatever she can do to help me out, she does. And it's like, dude, we could all use a little bit of that in our lives, whether we do content creation or not. You know, we all need a little bit of a support system, and it's awesome to see that people have that, and then the positivity kind of coming back to this world, and some of the normalcy after we've had the craziest past 5 years to just kind of start to level out.
Yeah, 100%, dude. And there's just nothing like having a supportive partner, especially like support system, good community, stuff like that. But having a supportive partner just really tops the cake.
Oh yeah, man.
It's too early for my brain to be working.
Get it together.
You think I'd know how to do this by now?
Dude, we're all faking it till we make it, bro. That's just the reality of life, right? Like, dude, I didn't do sales before I did sales, and guess what? I sold shit.
Dude, I don't know if I could ever do sales.
Oh God, it's so brutal. I will say I've done pure commission, and I've done salary and commission.
Fuck that.
You say fuck that until you get your fucking $15,000 check for the month. Yeah, then you don't really say fuck that anymore. You're like, I think I could get behind this.
It makes you work harder too, right?
It does and it doesn't, because I'm not a money motivated person. Ironically, $2Tony. But I'm not a money motivated person, right? Like to me, it sucks to say, like I fucking hate money. I truly hate money, because money does nothing but corrupt people, change people, make things. Oh God, I don't even know what's the best terminology, but it's never a really great thing when a lot of money gets involved, whether it's between people, business partners, spouses. Money can make things really, really nasty. So to me, money was never a great motivator, because money can always be lost, money can always be gained.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to solidify things that are a little bit more important to me: family, health, relationships, things like that.
Yep.
So to utilize this, like I said, and to grow that aspect, like hopefully money follows. Like we all wish that we could support ourselves by playing video games and fucking hanging out, right?
Yeah.
But that's not the goal. The goal is just to grow myself to the point where I can affect as many people as possible in a positive light. And if that becomes a career, awesome. If it doesn't, then I will deal with it when the cards need to be dealt with. Simple enough.
Yeah, fair enough, dude. I'm the same way. As much as, obviously, put my priorities straight and make sure that I have what I need to cover my bills and stuff. But like,
100%.
if I was told that with whatever scraps I could get, I could I could quit my job and barely scrape by, I'd probably do it, honestly.
Mhm.
Like just being able to be happy, having that passion would that's stuff that money can't buy.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like, there's people who've paid their way to get to the top on Twitch, right? Like before the whole ViewBot crackdown that's happened, how many people have paid for ViewBots to get enough general people to click in there and be part of their stream that it doesn't affect them anymore, right? Even if this whole crackdown happened. Now you have this crackdown happening on these ViewBots. They're just affecting people like me, these smaller content creators, right? Like,
dude, and the way that they're going about it. I don't. Have you seen this? Have you seen the way that they're like? Because I've seen it personally, and I thought I was going crazy until recently. I've seen it on TikTok of people doing it. There's one female creator. I don't know. She averages probably like 1,000 people. She had like 700 people in her chat or in her view count. And she's like, guys, something feels off. Can everybody, if you're lurking, can you just type in chat? Instantly went up 250% or 250 viewers.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, so I'm not fucking crazy. When I have 4 people chatting, I have 2 viewers, and I look at my chat list, and I have 15 people in my chat list.
So
okay, so at least I'm not crazy.
It's based off of channel point usage too, so they don't have to even chat.
Crazy. So
that's why I actually added that 5-point lurk button in my thing in case somebody doesn't really want to chat. Every once in a while, they can just hit the 5 channel points. It activates them as a viewer, and they can just continue to support if that's what they so choose. Like, once again, I'm never going to ask anybody to come watch me. I'm not going to ask people to go promote for me. Like, that's not their business. If they would like to, absolutely would appreciate any support and help that I can get, but I'm never going to go out and be like, hey, guys, go promote me. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those weird things that, like,
it feels icky.
It gets icky. Yeah, it gets real icky, but I think it kind of boils back to, I get why they do it, and I get what's happening.
Why they're doing it. It's just,
I don't think they realize
the way that they're doing it,
the repercussions of the little guy, because I think you got to take a step back, right? We got to take a step back and look at it as a 10,000-foot view as a business. Because Twitch, in the end of the day, is a business for profit, correct? So they're thinking about their sponsorship and their real viewer count when it comes to the sponsorships for the people on the channels and their different channels and different content creators that do get these sponsors. Yeah. The 1%, the Asmon Golds, the Summit Ones, the people who are pulling in 25,000 people a stream. That's really kind of where their head is at. Yeah. But I don't think they realize that they're affecting their business model in the beginning of the funnel, right? In the fat part of the funnel, where the next big person may not ever get discovered because they're saying that there's 3 viewers in the stream when there's 17 lurkers.
Yeah.
And they're not showing up where they should in the algorithm.
Yeah. Like I get it from the corporate side.
100%.
But yeah, that they're trying to crack down on 5%, but hurting the 95%. And
1,000%. I mean, we all know that Twitch is a very strangely ran platform. A lot of these companies are, hence why they're kind of showing up to United States Congress to talk about their platform. Discord, Steam, Twitch. I mean, it's just not looking good for the content creation sphere as a whole.
No, not at all. And having that dream of making this a full-time thing, it's kind of scary, but
I totally agree. And I mean, there's other platforms, right? Like there's their YouTubes, there's the Kicks, there's other ways to put yourself out there and have your content be out there.
Which is why I think like multi-streaming and stuff like that, it's like so important. And
that's an avenue I'm going to start trying to push myself down a little bit more towards. And I don't know if I wanted to do like YouTube or Kick for my extra one, because that's the only, I can only do one on free, and I'm not flush with cash at the moment. So
I'll send you stuff.
Yeah, no, I know there's like Restream and stuff, Restream.io. There's like free platforms and stuff as well, but send me whatever.
There's a plugin for OBS that whatever you can stream to everything that you want.
Yeah, send it to me. But that's kind of where my head's at. Is do I shift gears and start trying to put a little bit of eggs in a different basket somewhere else? Because the reality behind it is Twitch is kind of sitting in some hot water.
Yeah.
In all reality, like we all love Twitch and we all love to watch and to be part of it, but they're not sitting in the best of spaces right now. I don't know if it's maybe because I'm now in my 30s, my mid 30s, that I look at the world a little bit different. I'm like thinking of a contingency down the line of like, I don't want to be stopped in my passions and my dream. Like, how do I continue to do this? But it does not look healthy for this overall platform. Just knowing what I've seen and what I know and what I watch and consume.
And I think it's like, at least for the monetary perspective, or just even the growth perspective of growing your community. I like just being able to be on as many platforms as possible.
Never hurts.
Like in the money way perspective, like say that you need $4,000 a month to live, right? If you're on 4 platforms and each platform is pointing $1,000, if you're only on Twitch, you're only getting $1,000. You can't do it full time. Pointing 1,000 from the 4 platforms, then all of a sudden you're like, hey, it's like people are like, you go to somebody who only has like a 70-person Twitch stream, but they have 1 million subscribers over on YouTube. Like, how are you streaming full time? It's like, well, I'm not. I'm kind of more of a YouTuber, but this also makes it money. It's like, it's just the cross pollination, and then eventually that turns into cross pollination. It's like, what's his name? The guy that usually does Rust stories.
I know who you're talking about. I forget his name.
Waylon? Is that what it starts with W, right?
Sounds familiar. I think that's it.
But like, his Twitch has grown a lot now. But before that, I think some of the stuff he just do offline, and then he started streaming. He only had like 50 viewers on Twitch, but then you look at his
even
YouTube.
big for a lot of people, bro. Yeah. Like 50,
it
is nothing to shake a stick at, man.
But in correlation with his YouTube, where he has 1 million views for a video, 50 viewers is nothing, right? But
yeah, true. But that's like, 1 million views over the lifetime of the video.
Yeah, granted, sometimes it would be like within a few weeks.
That could be a view. That could be a view on autoplay when somebody fell asleep with their phone in their hand watching a video, and it's just the next recommended one. So like, that's where I try to start reeling back, right? Like, you made a great point here, where it's like, oh, they get 1 million views, they have 50 viewers, they have this, they have that. I have done everything in my power mentally to remove myself from that aspect. I couldn't tell you the last time I looked at my analytics.
That's a good thing too.
I don't. The only thing that I look every once in a while is like, where's my average? Because that's the only thing stopping me from partner, right? Is just having viewers in my stream. I've accomplished everything else. But the jump from going to affiliate to partner is going from an average of 5 viewers to an average of 75 viewers.
Yeah. Which doesn't mean having 75 in your chat. That means an average
of 75
you're
viewers.
You're really having 100 in your chat, typically.
I mean, you could even have the average of 75 viewers, but I mean, in all reality now, with the way they're having the crackdowns, getting to 75 ain't no feat, right? Like, it's a challenge.
Well, even with that, even if you have that average, they're like, and you hit it and you apply, they're going to deny you instantly.
It's a consistency thing. Yep.
Yeah, they're like, I want to see 3 months of these numbers.
Yep.
After you've already hit this, it's like it's understandable.
When you get to that point, usually you'll have that 3-month consistency. That's not usually a one-time thing where you're just like, I average 1,000 people, I average 20, I average 50.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
No, that's in there already. I mean, that's view botting at its finest.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, it's a tough industry. It's not an easy thing to crack into. It's extremely saturated. Everybody wants to do it. Escape from Tarkov especially is one of those games that, like, you could go to Twitch right now and I could guarantee there's probably like 55 people streaming this game.
Yeah.
Probably more than that. And
definitely more.
I think it was not Valiant. It was Veritas that said, if you're not in that like first 2 lines, you're probably not going to get discovered on Twitch alone, right? Like, somebody's not going to go to browse and then scroll all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, no.
Be like, I want to talk to this guy. He's got 3 viewers. I want to talk to him. Now, granted, there are some people on there. Like, I tend to watch smaller creators. I like to be able to have a conversation with somebody. I like to be able to not get lost in the shuffle, but I watch some bigger people too.
Yeah, it depends on what you're trying to look for at that time, too. Like, I enjoy Burnt Peanuts content. It's motherfucker's just funny. But exactly. I can tell you what, I don't think I've ever typed in that chat. They're like, for what reason? He's not going to see my chat without me. I mean, he does read chat occasionally, but like, realistically, he's not going to see my chat unless I keep chatting. Yeah. Like, so, I mean, but then again, he's also one of those guys that less than a year ago, he was averaging 150 to 200 viewers.
Oh yeah, he skyrocketed, but that was also from his hard work.
Yeah.
That was TikTok. That was him posting consistently and doing his thing and showing up every day and doing, all the things that we're consistently talking about here.
Exactly.
Same time every day, same this every day, same that every day, doing those things, putting the content out there, putting the clips out there.
Yeah. And it's like, when he I loved the second he blew up, everybody's like, oh, he's just view botting. It's like, motherfucker, nobody's chat moves that fast when you're view botting.
Yeah, no.
Or like, not. I mean, his alerts don't stop from the time he goes live to the time he ends.
100%.
It's like
100,000%.
That's not view botting. But also,
I think everybody, it's a jealousy of success thing, right?
Always. But also
100%.
always, no, it's always that I love the iceberg term. Like, everybody sees the success, nobody sees the grind. You're seeing that 2%, or the second that somebody blows up, they're like, oh, this person just blew up overnight. No, you didn't see the fucking hours upon
years
hours
of
however much
and
below the sea level. Like, it takes a long time. Granted, some of those people have that like just crazy success right away and you get super lucky. But
time and place, sometimes it's luck.
That's 0.5% of most of the success. Like, yeah.
It also goes into what bucket do you want to fall into, right? Like, are you one of those high skilled people at a game? Because that's a very, very marginal percentage of people, right?
Yeah.
Like the Willers, the Gloriouses, the No Generals, that doesn't exist everywhere, man. Like, you make a joke, I'm a Chad. Like, I don't see myself like that. I see myself as like an average fucking player, because I go and watch the 1%, the 0.5%, whatever it is. I think that the distortion of, like you said, streaming kind of ruins that for everybody. It's a distortion of the perception of the game, right? Like, I have unlimited time to sink into a game that requires you to be unemployed.
Yeah.
Your view of my account and my time and my skill levels and this and that is because I have the ability to sink 5,500 hours into a game in 2 years, 3 years. Like, not everybody does that. There's plenty of people out there that more than an hour and a half a day in games. I'm just trying to climb on the desk. Being a little crackhead Joe right now.
Hey, it's Orange Cat.
Dude, literally, it wasn't his turn to hold a brain cell today.
I'm still waiting for mine to get his turn again. It's probably been 4 years since he's had a turn.
I think mine's blacklisted. I don't think he's allowed to have it anymore.
I heard that they get it twice and that's it.
Well, he must have got it when he was a kitten then. He was good back then.
But to change up a little bit, how did you come up with your name?
How did I come up with my name is a great question. So, used to have a little like group of guys that I was playing poker with. So we were talking about this for a while, doing a poker game with a bunch of buddies. It was a group of guys that I actually met post-divorce, that I met my current duo, Terp Sauce TV.
Okay, yeah.
He's a buddy of mine that I actually went and met physically. So I met these guys, kind of synopsis the whole story. I was playing Woods when I first started playing Tarkov. Ran into a random guy. We started VoIPing back and forth. We became friends. I hung out and raided with him for a while. He introduced me to a group of guys that he knew. They invited me into this Discord channel. I hung out with them for the longest time. Like, I'd say like 6 months, almost a year of just talking to these guys, like daily, gaming with these guys daily. To the point where I was like, I'm getting in my car, and I drove from Florida to Ohio.
Oh, damn. That's a drive too.
And just drove 16 hours straight, got there, and met all these guys in person, right? Like, I met Terp. I met Jay Danny, I met Sniping No Sniping, I met West Major, like I met all these guys. Obviously, I'm not going to use their real names, but like I met all these guys, and some of their buddies that weren't really gamers, or people that I've just talked to in Discord, and then kind of like had that experience, which was really, really, really cool. And then that kind of shifted into us starting a poker game for marginal amounts of money. I think it was like a $50 buy-in we were doing. So we'd send it to all the money via like Zelle or whatever. I think it was like Venmo to one person who was the bank for the night. And we go onto like a free poker website that just was a table, and we would just use dollar figures, right? So as we're playing Texas Hold'em, it would come to me every single time. I didn't care about a good hand or a bad hand. $2. I throw $2 in there just to get everybody to throw some money in the pot to make it just a little bit sweeter, get us all to start playing. And then eventually one of the guys was like, "What are you, $2 Tony?"
That's funny.
So I was just like, my old name was just not very friendly or welcoming.
Okay.
It was a typical gamer name. My old alias was Bass. So it was a real bass hole. And I was like, I want to stream, but like this doesn't really say like, come on in. So like I decided to rebrand, and that's where $2Tony came from, was that the nickname from the poker game. So it just kind of stuck, and it had a nice little ring to it.
It has a really good ring to it, actually. And also, I mean, and the merch looks cool too. Like, and you can do so much stuff with that. Like, it just brands well.
I mean, the logo came out really good. I did my own logo.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, got the little $2 on there. It's got the giant logo on the back of the hoodie. I mean, I didn't even want to like do merch. I don't even have like one of those merch stores where like I make a bucket of money from it, right? Like I make peanuts on the merch, but it was just so many people asked me, "Hey, can we get something with like your logo on?" I was like, "Sure." Like
Yeah.
if you guys want it, I'll make it. Like, and that was one of those cool things that like made you think like this could be a reality. Like people want to buy things that have my logo. They want to support me. They want to show off for me. Like that's cool, man. Like
Yeah,
that's like unreal.
it's really cool. Yeah, when I finally released my first thing of merch, I think it was, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like the start of the year. But my community actually yelled at me because I put like I was like, I don't want to make money off of it. I just want people to have it.
Oh yeah,
And I don't know. I was making like $1 off some of the stuff. They're like, why is it so cheap?
mine's through the Streamlabs
like-
shit. It's not
Yeah.
for profit, really, bro. I feel you. Like I don't buy a whole bunch of this stuff and like I have margins on it, right? Like I don't have any of this shit. I order it the same way everybody else orders it. I don't
Yeah,
get a fucking discount.
Yeah, I was like, I do mine through the fourth wall, so I get like
Okay.
at price. I get it like at wherever their at price is. Which
I think
they're
you
making
probably
money
get
off
more
that.
than I do. I think mine's like, I think I make like 60 cents on a hoodie.
I think I was making like
I don't even-
$8 or something.
I don't even
like that.
want the
And then
money.
I had to increase the prices of some of my stuff because my community was literally screaming at me for making it too cheap. They're like, I was like,
My
I don't
bad,
want you guys. That's why I was like, I don't want to charge you guys any more money for this. I was like, I'm not putting a hat on for fucking $50. And my mod comes in, she's like, let me see the profit margins. I showed her. She goes, nah, you're putting this at this price. You're putting this at this price. And I was like, okay.
And look, I get it. I understand them too, right? Like I understand they want
Yeah.
to take care of us, but like once again, this isn't. I'm not making merch so I can sit here and be like, you know,
Well, some of that is like, I was also like, they have a plugin with like Twitch. So if you're subscribed on Twitch, like you can get a discount. And I had
that's
that.
cool.
But
That's cool.
somebody put an order in, and it was actually costing me money to put it out with a discount. So that's when she came in. She's like, "No, you gotta make
pull
it so you
this.
can at
You
least
gotta-
have the discount active, and even if it breaks even, you're not paying for it." I'm like, "All right, that's fair."
Wild.
But I mean,
Please
it's just.
take my merch, please. I got boxes of it.
I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't, but
Hey man, if I could afford to, I would. But once again,
Yeah.
it's just not in the
It's
cards.
expensive.
There's a lot of things I want to buy, man. I'd like a new car. I'd like a new upper on the rifle. I want to upgrade the PC. Dude, come on. Who doesn't want things?
yeah, exactly. I mean, everybody wants a little bit more, but yeah, you gotta work with what you got. But honestly, one of the things that's going to save me. So I replaced my PC. I don't know, probably a year and a half ago.
Okay.
I got like a 4070 Ti. Like really put a lot of money into it. But my old PC is just sitting, like really sitting on my feet right now under my desk. And
Why don't you make a streaming tower?
well, that's what I want to do, but I don't have an XLR and all that stuff, and trying to find the money for that. Elgato just is releasing a new like voice meter that
I've seen that. I
it's
saw that. It's
built
like a
for-
stream deck and
it's built for multi-streaming, and it's just the software. So like
they have
finally going to be able to get that set up.
they actually just released the hardware. They just released the hardware for it too. A new one, Elgato. I think they just did a new mixer / stream deck like combined.
No, they just announced it this week. It's not, you don't even need the hardware for it. Just
No,
software.
I know. What I'm saying though is I think they just released one though that is like both. Like
Oh,
it
yeah,
has
yeah,
like stream
yeah.
deck
It has-
buttons
yeah,
and the
yeah.
mixer on it. And I was like, damn, that's really nice. Good thing I have an XLR already. Damn.
Yeah, Elgato is they're a great company. Doing
They
good
really
things.
are. They really are.
Yeah, I got the mic. I have a stream deck.
I got the mini
use
stream
a-
deck.
I used anything new that I get for my setup. If Elgato has it, I probably get it. Outside of like phone panels or some shit.
I gotta
But,
get more of those.
I have enough junk in my room that I don't need it. Thankfully,
Yeah, I got enough shit on the walls. I think. Whatever.
I have a whole ass couch behind me that I've had for
Dude,
years. That just
same.
acts like a little absorber.
Oh boy. I don't know what kind of couch that is. Not black leather though.
Huh?
Your couch is not black leather though.
No. It's some hand me down I got back in college. But anyway, I don't want to take too much more of your time.
Dude, it's up to you, brother. If you got more questions and you want to keep chit chatting, I ain't going anywhere. If anything, I'm gonna have breakfast with Ash and then I'll get ready to get streaming shortly. But if you got more stuff you want to chit chat about, I'm all. I could chat for hours, bro.
I'll just do one more thing. I always like to ask everybody, especially the smaller creators, you put in tons of time online, offline into your content creation, but your community really is what keeps allows us to do what we do. So how do you interact with your community offline when you're not gaming, not at your PC and stuff?
That's a good one. So I try my hardest to be as active in Discord as I possibly can with my community. I mean, even you're great with it. You come in every morning. Good morning. I try to put in the gifts, try to make everybody smile, make everybody laugh. Ash is great with it too. She does a lot of posting in there, so it's just trying to keep active with the community. That's a challenge I've had myself, right? Is to keep more people involved, whether it's via online or offline, trying to get more people to be chatting, more people to be active. But that's life sometimes, right? Like it's being that daytime streamer, like you said, you're at work. I'm your background noise sometimes. Like I can't anticipate you to sit there and just be chatting all day long. Like you have responsibilities too, right? So like that's a challenge that I've been trying to work on. Aside from putting out more content, is to get people to be more interactive. I love when people just tell me random shit in chat. Like I want more of that. Like I want more random, like, hey, guess what I did today? Hey, check this out. Hey, like, dude, I want people to share their lives with me because I want to be able to share. I'm sharing my life with you. Right? Like I want that in return. And I try to be as dedicated as I possibly can be. Not as I am. I try to be as dedicated as I can be to be on Discord and be involved with people. Most of my mods, if not all of them, I should have my cell phone number. I always tell them, if you need anything, call me. I know one of my mods is going through some real serious shit. Actually, two of them are going through some real serious shit. They both have my phone number. I've told them both to reach out to me if they need it, just even to talk. One of them's only a few hours away, so if I really needed to, I can get in the car and go drive to them. Right? Like I'm not that far from one of them, so it's. I try to be as involved with them as a human being as I possibly can, not the content creator. Like I don't want to be looked at as the content creator, as the streamer, as much as I am, right? Like I am the figurehead of that Discord or of that channel. I don't want people to have that perspective of me. I don't want them to think of me as an entity. I want them to think of me as a person, as a human being, right? Like I bleed. I'm upset. I get hurt and happy and ups and downs just like everybody else. I can understand. I can sympathize. I can empathize. I don't ever want to be looked at as like I said, an entity. I would love to just continue that. We're all people. We're all in the same experience together, and just continue to utilize those things. I'd love to be bigger on Twitter. I've never been big with Twitter.
Yeah, stuff like that's weird.
I just started poking through Twitter, which is kind of cool, but like I feel like the climate on Twitter just is nothing but politics 90% of the time. So like kind of icky, and I'm really bad with Instagram posting.
Yeah, Instagram's hard, dude.
And it's one of those things that like I just need to dedicate the time and do it, right? Like I can sit here and just be like, I just need to end up doing it and potentially even have a little bit more help. Because like I said, my editor is kind of off to the wayside. He's got things going on, multiple businesses he's running, personal stuff going on at home, got a dog too. Like the guy's got literally no time to wipe his own ass. So I just want to continue to utilize those avenues to continue to reach out to people and communicate with people. Like I try to read every single comment on my YouTube shorts, on my YouTube videos, and try to respond or at least even like the comment. Like I just want to show people that I'm there. I don't care if I have 10 viewers, 100 viewers, 1,000 viewers, 1,000,000 viewers. I want to be the same dude day in and day out and still have that communication with people.
Yeah, making sure that people know that you're just another person, that you're there just to have a good time, just like they with them. And so, yeah, that's like a perfect way to interact. I mean, it keeps your community tight knit too, right?
100%.
And people just know that, well, yeah, you're like the streamer guy, the content creator for that community, but you're not putting yourself above anybody.
No.
And,
no, man. With my life experiences and the shit that I've done in this world, I can't be above anybody. Seriously, man. I'm recovered over 12 years now, something like that nature, from opiates. I mean, I've done some. Just imagine the things that I've done in a drug addict's world. Been there, done that, and worked the programs, try to make all the reparations and positive things that I can in my world, to have that positive karma come back to me. But like, dude, as the things that I've done, seen, interacted with, experienced, I am the last person on earth to ever put somebody under my position. No, I'm a human being just like everybody else, and I want to continue to utilize that. Like I said, man, I want this to be as big as possible because I want to make as many people smile. That's it, man. Like I don't want to sit here and be loaded. I mean, I wouldn't be crying in a Porsche, don't get me wrong, but like in the end of the day, like I'm not doing this to be the next big rich streamer. I'm just doing this because this is something I'm passionate and happy about, and it makes me continue to put smiles on people's faces, and that's the number one thing we can ever ask for. Like, dude, you're a dad. What is better than making your daughter smile?
There's nothing.
Dude, that's it. That's it. There's not a fucking dollar figure on earth that you could pay that you can make your wife or your little girl smile, and that would be enough money to take that away from you.
Exactly. Yeah. No, there's not. And
It's
I
priceless.
think that, and just, there really is. Just, I can't say anything better. Yeah.
But that's it, man. Like it's my community. I try to feel it as a family, right? Like as much as we try to be that corny, it's a family here. Like, no, dude, like I care about every individual that comes into my stream, even if you're there for 2 minutes or 2 years. I don't care. I just want to make sure that everybody's happy, everybody's healthy, everybody's got a good experiences. And if something's wrong or something's bad and you want to share it and get it off your chest or just talk to somebody, do it. You want to tell me about how you had an awesome weekend? Do it.
And I think that really just pulls it full circle, like from the start of the podcast, saying that you pulled me into your community pretty much instantly, just off your vibes, like just the interaction with chat. Like everybody I have on this podcast, like I've had a lot of people like reach out. Like I've even had like businesses reach out, like, "Hey, can I be on your podcast?" I'm like, I don't know. But like,
damn it, who put a question mark on the teleprompter? Nobody's gonna read whatever you put on there.
But like everybody that I have on, I wanted to I want to make sure that I'm putting on people that I want. Not only I want my audience to see and help, whatever small impact I have could possibly get maybe just one more view on whatever they have, but also to have people on that are positive, have a good message, and are doing this for the right reasons and not just chasing the bag, but like also just good-hearted people that have a dream and who I believe that if they keep doing it and they don't quit or get bogged down by the impact
weight of life,
all of it, just everything that could possibly go on, could eventually one day find success. And I fully believe that from what I've seen from you, like you have the drive, you have your life experiences that are going to feed into your abilities and your talents. Like it's just a matter of time.
I appreciate that, man. Seriously, it's it. We're not the big guys. It's not an easy task. It's daunting at times, and it's disheartening, right? Like it does have its negatives, but dude, the positives always outweigh it, right? The positives always outweigh it. If I can just hear that, hey man, thanks. Hey, appreciate it. Like that means more to me. The fact that somebody takes the most precious resource that we have on this earth, time, and spend it with me. I can't ask for anything more than that. You want to help and you want to donate and you want to support. I appreciate it. Never going to ask, never going to tell you to do so. But like the fact that you're spending your time with me, like that, there's not a dollar figure I can put on that, man. Like you chose to spend your time with me, and I can only say thank you and be appreciative of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that's just the perfect way to wrap this up too. Just thankful to our communities and the people that support us, and without them, we wouldn't be here chatting on a podcast.
Dude, seriously, and I appreciate you, man. You've been great support in my community for me as well, and just it's awesome to have people like you and just continue to have a growth of just awesomeness in this community. I said one thing to me that I never ever left my brain, and I hear it and repeat every time I press the go live button. The community is a reflection of the streamer.
That is a fact.
A community is a reflection of a streamer, man. Like, so if you ever go into a chat and they're all dogging on the fucking streamer and making fun of them and teasing them, that's the culture that they've created.
Yeah.
That's not the culture I want. The culture I want is a culture of love, smiles, happiness. And yeah, we can all make fun of me because it's funny that I suck at the game and I die and I fall over a lot and shit like that. But like, in reality, I just want everybody to have that positive atmosphere. I just want to cultivate more positivity in this world because god damn it, we're all tired of the negative.
Yep. 100%, dude. But with that, thank you guys so much for listening. You can find Tony on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. I don't know.
Everywhere you can find a $2DollarTony.
Anything and everything. $2DollarTony.
Thank you for having me on, man.
Dude,
really, seriously.
Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. This was a great 100%. Talk. It was a good time.